Miguel! Take off. Young Guapa. Fuck you thought.
Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought.
Fuck is you thinking, my nigga?
Hi, I'm Cameron Cartee. I'm from Madison, Georgia. I moved to Atlanta a couple years ago. I'm in and out. I'm an audio engineer, producer also, but I mainly do mixing and mastering. Okay, well, my brand is Cameron Cartee, hashtag mixed by Cameron Cartee. Work for Street Execs Studio, so I'm part of their brand also, but my brand is basically quality music, putting out dope music at the same time as having the best possible music that you can hear. I produce for a lot of major artists, but I also have a team of producers. Poster, he's one, Stephen Fowler, also known as Fowler Beats. They're two producers under me that I work with closely, and we're trying to build a big empire around that. Hip hop's not the only thing I do. Hip hop is big in Atlanta, so I've been doing hip hop since I was recording, so maybe 12 years professionally. I love to do everything though. I do rock music, I do country music, I do EDM, I do everything that you can think of. I love it. Music is my life. I've been with Street Execs for a year, probably. They signed me on over there as an engineer. Good people, they're like family to me. Everybody over there is family. We got a real close bond with each other. I love everybody there. Street Execs is amazing. I've met a lot of equipment-wise, we run a C24. We have the Avalon. We use the Symphony. We have the Newman mic. I mean, we got the Focals. It's a lot of A1 equipment over there, but it's mainly the vibe of Street Execs that draws the attention and draws the clients in, because like I said, we're all family, and we put all our hard work into everything we do. So you're gonna get quality recording either way, but it's more about the family and the stuff that comes out of it. I've worked with T.I., I've worked with Boozy, I've worked with Fetty Wap, I've worked with Young Dro, mainly anybody you can name in Atlanta. I've worked with them. I'm blessed to say that. I love my job. It's a lot of good people I get to work with. Boozy is amazing to record with. The dude's fun. He's high energy. The session will never be boring. He's real aggressive. He wants what he hears, and he wants you to do it exactly how he does it. So, I mean, it's fun. It's always fun. He always brings a million people with him, and it never distracts him one bit. He's just in his zone the entire time, and I mean, I love it. Boozy's a good dude. Young Thug, those sessions are fun. They're good. They're high in energy. T.I., those sessions are fun, but I love the sessions where the artists are still hungry for what they want, and not really not really a major yet, so they're unsigned, and the vibe is everything in the studio. You can, if you don't have the good vibe with your engineer or the artist, you're not gonna get a good song. So I love working with unsigned artists really that have a lot of talent, like artists like Lemmy Cole, Mr. To the P, also known Preston, and Daylight. Those sessions are crazy. They're fun. 5-hour session, it seems like 30 minutes passed. So, I mean, those are always good. I mean, it's all about the grind. Like, you have to be hungry. You have to want it. Like, I know people who are broke, owe a lot of money, and they're living in their car, but they will be at the studio every single day recording, and that's the type of artist that's gonna make it. Artist who just does it as a hobby, looking for that one little hit, that's not gonna make it. Like, they're not gonna have longevity in the career. But you have an artist who sleeps at the studio, or an artist that sleeps in his car so he can pay for the studio time. Those are artists that are gonna make it, and that are gonna have longevity in their career. My first plug was Montana the Mac. That's my homeboy. He went to school with me. He had a song in '05, I believe, no, '07, called "Do the Rock Man," and we were boys ever since. And he kind of took me under his wing as far as engineering, and I was recording for him, and he would put me on other artists like Young Dro and Kevin Gates and all these other artists that mess with him real heavy because the type of person he is. So he was really the plug for me as far as an artist. Man, I started from the bottom. I was recording in a closet with my buddy Corn. We was sitting there, thought we were rappers, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I would be recording us, he would be recording us, and that's how I started, in a closet. Like, nothing happened overnight. It took years to happen. I grinded. Like, I grinded until it finally happened, and nobody put me on. I put myself on. I grinded it to the point and hustled to the point where I made people say, "Oh, Cameron mixed this. Cameron's a dope engineer." Like, they listened to my music because it was forced in their face. Honestly, I would tell anyone, I've told people this before, stay where you're at. There's no point in moving to Atlanta to gain buzz. If you have a hometown, you build your buzz there and have a fan base there, and then let your music reach to Atlanta. But you don't want to just move to Atlanta and think it's going to happen for you. Like, Atlanta is not going to put you on. To be honest, Atlanta DJs and Atlanta artists really don't mess with other people except for people who are from Atlanta. Like, it's harder to come to Atlanta and make it than it is to make it in your own city and then transition to Atlanta after. The music game, it's getting hard. It's for artists because there's so many ways to get that music for free, and the artist is spending so much money trying to get their music out there, and then you have some people getting it for free, or places like Pandora or something that's paying 0.0001 cent a play, and I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but that's how we live, so there's nothing we can do about it, so there's no point in complaining about it. If you want to be in the music business, then you got to deal with what you got to deal with. I mean, go get show money, go get feature money. There's tons of other ways to get money than record sales or stuff like that. I mean, I know plenty of artists that could care less. They don't even want to be on the radio because they're out doing shows. They're out doing features and stuff like that, and that's paying way more than the radio plays and all that other stupid stuff. I mean, you can't really answer that question. I mean, the music's different. We use different gear. We use different everything. There's so much technology and stuff now, and back then it was just like analog stuff. And I mean, I think music has got worse because everybody tries to be like everybody else. Whoever has that one hit, you have 100 people trying to be exactly like that one person. But like in the 90s, it wasn't like that. Everybody was their own self. But I mean, like everybody's chasing singles now, so I guess we need to quit doing that, I guess. But like I said, you can't complain. If you want to get in the music game, then you got to deal with the cons of it. Hands down, Taylor Swift. That's the moneymaker right there. I mean, that girl's on her grind. She makes money, so that's who I would work with. Or Yeezy. I mean, Kanye, love that dude. He's a genius. I'd kill to work with him too. So Taylor Swift or Kanye, one of those two. Taylor, if you hear this, if you see this interview, hit me up, Cameron Cartee, on Instagram, Twitter, anything. Book Cameron Cartee at Gmail, and let's work. Let's put in work. Kanye, you too. I see you out there. My mixtape's dropping by DJ Eastside. It's hashtag mixed by Cameron Cartee. It got a bunch of, it's like a compilation of major artists I worked with. I did, go check that Thug City, DJ Outer Space, salute you. Has 2 Chainz, K-Camp, Quavo on it. Went crazy on that. Check that out for sure. Check out Mr. To The P and Daylight. We're doing some crazy stuff. Be on the lookout for that for sure. And Lamico, he's doing some crazy stuff with me. Be on the lookout for that. Shout out Interstate Hip Hop for doing the interview. My sponsors, Defiant Nation, Doer. I mean, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching, man.
I show them Ben Franklin when they want a CID. Park in a VIP, walk in a VIP. Until a DIE, I bought a bed again. Smoke a raw paper, I don't smoke swish. Styrofoam cup, it ain't for liquor. L. Chapo Jr.